Witchcraft, throughout history, has been a captivating subject shrouded in mystery and misconception. From ancient times to the modern era, the practice of witchcraft has evolved, adapted, and persisted in various forms across cultures and continents. In this overview, we'll delve into the rich history of witchcraft, exploring its origins, transformations, and contemporary manifestations. Witchcraft traces its roots back to ancient civilizations where shamans, healers, and wise women wielded spiritual power and practiced mystical arts. In cultures worldwide, individuals believed to possess supernatural abilities were revered or feared, depending on societal attitudes and religious beliefs. During the medieval period in Europe, particularly between the 14th and 18th centuries, witchcraft became intertwined with notions of heresy and devil worship. The infamous witch hunts, fueled by religious fervor and social paranoia, led to the persecution and execution of countless individuals, primarily women, accused of consorting with the devil and practicing malevolent magic. The witch trials reached their peak in the 16th and 17th centuries, with the most notorious episodes occurring in Salem, Massachusetts, in 1692. These trials serve as a stark reminder of the dangers of mass hysteria, scapegoating, and the abuse of power, despite centuries of persecution. The belief in witchcraft endured, albeit often in clandestine or marginalized forms, in the 20th century. The rise of modern witchcraft movements, such as Wicca and various forms of neo-paganism, heralded a renaissance of interest in magical practices and spirituality. Today, witchcraft encompasses a diverse array of beliefs, practices, and communities, ranging from solitary practitioners to organized covens and online forums. Modern witches draw inspiration from ancient traditions, folklore, mythology, and contemporary occultism, crafting their own unique paths and rituals. As we explore the history of witchcraft, it's essential to approach the subject with nuance, understanding the complexities of cultural, religious, and societal dynamics that have shaped its evolution over millennia. While the history of witchcraft is rife with persecution and misunderstanding, it also offers valuable insights into human psychology, sociology, and the dynamics of power. The phenomenon of witch hunts, for example, reflects deep-seated fears, prejudices, and social tensions within communities. By examining these historical atrocities, we confront the darker aspects of human nature and the dangers of unchecked authority. Wicca, often described as modern witchcraft, emerged in the mid-5th century as a revival of pre-Christian pagan beliefs and practices drawing inspiration from ancient rituals, natural worship, and ceremonial magic. Wicca embraces a polytheistic worldview centered on reverence for the divine feminine and the cycles of nature. The origins of Wicca can be traced to figures such as Gerald Gardner, Doreen Valiente, and other early proponents who sought to reconstruct and modernize ancient pagan traditions. In 1954, Gardner published Witchcraft Today, introducing Wicca to a wider audience and laying the groundwork for the burgeoning neo-pagan movement. Wicca experienced rapid growth and diversification in the latter half of the 20th century, with various traditions, lineages, and offshoots emerging around the world today. Wicca encompasses a spectrum of beliefs and practices, from eclectic, solitary witchcraft to formalized initiatory traditions within covens. Central to Wiccan belief is the concept of polarity, the interplay of masculine and feminine energies represented by the god and goddess. Wiccans honor a pantheon of deities drawn from diverse mythologies, recognizing the divine within nature and the human psyche. Wiccans celebrate the cycles of the seasons, known as sabbats, and the phases of the moon, which influence magical workings and rituals. Ritual practice often involves casting circles, invoking elemental forces, and spellcraft aimed at personal growth, healing, and spiritual development. Paganism encompasses a broad spectrum of religious and spiritual traditions rooted in pre-Christian and indigenous beliefs. Derived from the Latin paganus, or meaning country dweller or rustic, paganism reflects humanity's ancient connection to the land, the elements, and the cosmos. The history of paganism spans millennia and encompasses diverse cultures, from the indigenous traditions of Europe, Africa, and the Americas to the polytheistic religions of the ancient Mediterranean world. Paganism flourished alongside early agricultural societies, where rituals honoring fertility, harvests, and celestial phenomena formed the basis of religious practice. In the modern era, paganism has experienced a revival and reinvention, giving rise to neo-pagan, modern pagan, and Reconstructionist movements. Neo-paganism, influenced by 20th century occultism, emphasizes personal spirituality, ecological awareness, and the reclamation of ancestral wisdom. Modern paganism encompasses a diverse array of traditions, including druidry, heathenry, Hellenism, and eclectic forms of witchcraft, each drawing inspiration from historical sources while adapting to contemporary sensibilities. Reconstructionist paganism seeks to reconstruct and revive ancient religious practices, drawing on historical, archaeological, and textual evidence. As we navigate the complex tapestry of modern witchcraft, Wicca, and paganism, we encounter a rich tapestry of beliefs, practices, and communities united by a reverence for nature, a sense of interconnectedness, and a quest for spiritual fulfillment